Hey folks, what's up? Jeremy Shafer here. So last week I showed you how to fold this Star Wars The Force Awakens Kylo Ren lightsaber with my eyes closed, and a lot of you complained that it was too hard to follow. So now I'm going to do a more traditional tutorial on the table with my eyes open. Okay, so let's start with a square. I'm going to use a 10-inch square of kami, and let's begin white side up. Let's valley fold diagonally in half. Now you can use any size square and just about any type of paper. I'm using blue because it's a little bit easier to see than red, and because perhaps it's a little less evil, at least in the Star Wars universe world. Okay, let's unfold and rotate 90 degrees, and let's fold it in half diagonally in this direction. Try to make really exact folds and crease sharply. So now we're going to make a water bomb base, so let's fold this corner up to the top. And turn over right to left, and let's fold this corner to here. And now let's open up this big pocket. Put your hand inside, and now we're going to push these 2 points together. So as we push them together, the model flattens and it becomes a triangle again. And this is the water bomb base. Okay, now we're going to divide this height into eighths. So let's begin by folding it in half. So let's fold this corner to right here. And unfold, and let's fold this corner to the intersection of creases. And unfold and rotate 180 degrees, and let's fold this edge to this crease. And let's unfold. So we've divided it into fourths, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to divide it into eighths. So let's turn over right to left, and let's fold this edge to the last crease. And when you do, try to hold it together so it doesn't slide. And make sure that this crease lines up with this crease, and crease sharply, and unfold. Now let's fold the bottom edge to the first crease. Once again, hold them tightly together so they don't slide. Now let's rotate 180 degrees, and let's fold this corner to this point where the middle line intersects this edge. And unfold, and let's fold this corner to the first crease. And let's unfold this flap and this flap. Now let's rotate, and let's fold this flap, just one flap, up to the other two right here. So now we have 3 flaps on this side and just 1 flap on this side. Let's rotate, and let's fold this front flap up so this corner goes to this point where this crease meets this edge. And turn over right to left, and let's fold the front flap up to this point where this crease meets this edge. Okay, now we're going to pleat this whole thing into eighths. So let's start out. Let's start out here. Let's fold this flap behind and fold it down on this crease, and fold behind on this crease, and fold the whole thing down on this crease, and continue all the way down, folding through all layers, just making a paper fan-like thing. Okay, so there we have the paper fan, and now we're going to pull out the side sabers. So let's start out with this inner side saber right here, and we're going to pull it out like this, but we want to not just hold on to here, but we also want to hold on to this flap right here. So hold on to that flap, and when you pull it out, you want to try to pull it out in such a way that this edge right here goes right down the middle of it. So if you were to fold it in half like this line would align with this edge. So you can just fiddle with it. You can just kind of pull it up if it doesn't quite align. You can pull it out a little bit more, like that. Just fudge it until this line points right down the middle of this flap. Okay? And once you've got that, now we're going to pull this side saber down. And so we're going to hold here, but we also want to hold on to right here. So it's like this. So pull it out from here, and as you pull this out, you want this edge to align with this edge. So pull it out like that. Let's turn over and just sort of adjust them, and however it collapses is fine as long as these align. So it's like that. And let's turn back over. So here we have the saber, but these points look a little bit weird. Let's try to make them symmetrical. So let's first fold this point to this point. And let's unfold and open the white pocket, and let's fold it inside. Like that, and close it back up, and let's do the same thing on the other 3 points. Open the white pocket. This time let's just try to fold it directly in. Just fold this corner to the very back of the pocket. You can see it there, like that, and close it back up. And same thing here. Open the white pocket and fold the corner inside all the way to the back of the pocket, and close it back up. And one last one. Okay. Now let's turn over and let's unfold this flap and unfold this flap and unfold this flap. So you should have 3 creases here. 1, 2, 3. And now let's fold this flap behind. So just completely behind the model, like this. And let's fold it in front, like that. And let's unfold and open this flap and just stick it inside like this, as far in as it goes, and fold it back like this. And if you want, you can reverse this fold just to make it close a little bit better. So like that, and fold it back like that. Okay, so here we have the lightsaber, and you see it has a single edge instead of a bunch of pleated edges. And over here it has two edges, so it might come undone like this, but we're going to shape it, so hopefully it will hold its shape and won't open up like this. So let's do that. Let's turn over. This is the front side. You see on this side it has a bunch of pleats right here, but on this side it's a little bit cleaner. Okay, let's round the blades off, so it's no longer the blades of a sword, but it's a lightsaber. So what we're going to do is just mold it, like make this thing curvy. From this side, it looks like that. We're just kind of pushing them together, and you can just kind of make them curved, make little folds like this on the side so that it makes it round. Try not to rip the paper. So there's on that side, and let's do the same thing on this side, just kind of force it to be round. Like that. So that's what it should look like. And now let's do it on the side sabers, which should be a lot easier since they're not as many layers. And you can do it on the handle too. Just sculpt it to taste. And if you want, you can do a little reverse fold to round off the end, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, so there we have it. The Kylo Ren lightsaber in the good force color of blue. And if you're happy with it like that, then you're done. But if you'd like to add some color to it, then by all means go ahead. I'm going to use this Marks a Lot marker and just fold the handle, color the handle black. Hopefully I won't accidentally color the table. Okay, and I guess that this black goes up a little bit, so very carefully make a line up like that, and a line on the side saber. And on this side saber. And if you want, you could color the back, but I'm not going to do that. So there it is. Kylo Ren side saber in blue. And now you can, if you fold another one, you can make a lightsaber duel right there. And winner! Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and may the folds be with you. Alright, bye-bye.